Ramos versus Ramos. Heck yeah. Welcome to some Ramos Mazes End. I hope you're excited for Ramos versus Ramos. I don't know, I get really excited when stuff like this happens. So, yes, we're going to keep on this one. I love this opening hand. We have door to nothingness and pretty much win or lose. Hopefully, as long as it's a good match, I want to post this one up because I don't know. I get a little kid excited when it's always commander versus commander. It's the fun thing. And then, yeah, that also makes my job just a little bit easier because I just have to read one commander. So I always get like a little bit excited about that. Not that it really matters. But let's go to get the overgrown tomb down because actually, if we can get into spots where we just kind of rip some non-fetch lands, I'd like to get down Tireless Tracker and take advantage of that. All right, we are playing Ramos, Dragon Engine, Flying. Whenever you cast a spell, put a +1 counter on Ramos for each of that spell's colors. Remove 5 +1 counters from Ramos. Add double Wooburg to your mana pool. Activate this ability only once each turn. Our opponent is also playing Ramos, and then repeat what I just said. Same thing. There we go. All right, so let's see if we draw into a, well, we can actually go for the fetch lands off Crucible of Worlds, but actually we'll still trying to keep go for it. It's going to get down the mana confluence. Anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn. Now, as far as our build of Ramos, this is a Lands Matters deck. Our main win condition is Maze's End. If you don't know what Maze's End is, it says, comes into play tapped. Long story short, you can pay 3 mana, return it to your hand, search your library for a gate card, put it onto the battlefield, and then you can make the land drop the following turn. Long story short, once you get all 10 guild gates onto the battlefield and you go for the Mazes in activation, you're going to get, let's go and crack the Marsh Fights. You win the game. It's pretty simple. You win the game. Kind of like Door to Nothingness. Sacrifice it and target player loses the game. So that's also going to be good against Ramos. So we'll see what we're playing against, especially if it's something like, let's go and grab the Savannah. Yeah, we can grab the Savannah. I like that. Let's grab the Savannah. Let's go for Tireless Tracker. Let's go and pay white and then pay white. Get on Tireless Tracker. Love Tireless Tracker. It's one of my favorite commander cards of recent, at least from some of the recent sets. It's just, if you're playing a deck with fetch lanes or lands matters and you start making those land drops, getting those clue tokens, just turning land drops into pay to draw a card is just one of the best things in Magic of recent. But yeah, so Mazes End. We win the game if we get all 10 on the battlefield. Now, outside of that, we do have a few other lane kind of win conditions in the deck. Let's go and get down let's go Catacombs. Do we want to go for Clear the Lane? Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? Let's have some fun. Let's get the Catacombs down. Get a clue token. And then let's go ahead and, do we want to go for Clear the Lane? We're sitting at 4 mana. We could technically go for Crucible of Worlds. Yeah, let's go and crack the Catacombs. That way we're not going to hit and land off one of our Clear the Lands. And, you know, if our opponent gets on Ramos quicker, we can get down our own Ramos. We have Prime. Yeah, we'll have some fun. Let's go and grab Taiga. Yeah, I like that. Let's go for Taiga. Get another clue token. And let's go ahead and go for Clear the Land. And we're doing this main phase just in case if we swung with a Tireless Tracker and our opponent had some sort of, you know, make them sacrifice, target attacking creature, something like that. Let's go for Clear the Land. Fingers crossed that we hit more lands than our opponent. Oh, I'll take. You like to pay 2 life on water. I think we both hit 1 land. 2 life on Watery Grave. And then we like to pay 2 life. No, we're good. Okay. And then Cultivate, Sylvan Scrying, and Exploration. Okay, it's not the end of the world. All right, enters the battlefield, Investigate. We're going to get 1 more clue token, a couple more clue tokens off that. And actually, excuse me, we did hit Bloodstained Mire, so we hit 2 lanes off that. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, anything else? Let's go and swing it for 3. Coming in hot. Put our opponent down to 25, and then we'll be good to go. Pass it over there. But yeah, so outside of Mazes End, we do have Valakut and Prismatic Omen. With Valakut, it says whenever you have, I think basically it's 5 or more mountains. Whenever a mountain enters the battlefield, you can deal 3 damage to target creature or target player. With Prismatic Omen, it turns all of our lands into mountains. So basically, if we go for Escape Shift, and let's say that our opponent's at 25, or let's say they're at 30, and we have 10 lands on the battlefield, we go for Escape Shift for 10 lands. They enter the battlefield. They're all mountains, thanks to Prismatic Omen. That's going to be 30 damage that we can deal to our opponent in chunks of 3. So pretty nice. So like you said, when your opponent starts working their way back from 30, and like they're at 25 right now, it makes it a little bit easier. Oh, opponent's going to go for Sliver Hive Lord. All right. Slivers, you have Indestructible. Okay. Now that's going to stop our No Mercy in the hand, so we'll see exactly what we want to go for. Drawn to Ancient Tomb. Let's go and get that down. Yeah, I like that. Let's go for Ancient Tomb. We're going to have a little bit extra mana. So that's going to put us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 total mana. I'd like to get some, let's get some Mazes End going, I think. We could just simply go for a Door to Nothingness, kind of force that issue. We don't have enough mana for Door to Nothingness just yet. Let's not go for that yet. Let's go for Primeval Titan. That kind of puts us in a spot to where we can really and then 1/2 off the Ancient Tomb. All right, get down Prime Time. And the good thing about Prime Time is that we're at least going to be able to block on Sliver Hive Lord. Now, as far as what we're going to grab with Prime Time, we could start going for mazes and activations. I kind of want to go for a Door to Nothingness. We don't really have a lot of gates out there. So we could force the issue with Merit Lage and Thespian Stage. Our opponent might scoop on that, though. Let's go for it. Dark Depths and Thespian Stage. Just go that. We'll get the Merit Lage token on the battlefield. If they want to keep chump blocking like that, they can go for it. All right. Tireless Tracker, get those extra tokens coming in, and then we're going to go ahead and pass the turn. Yeah, depending on if this is, I guess, 5-color good stuff technically on Ramos, it might be that, or it might be some sort of Ramos Storm or something. I like kind of putting some pressure on our opponent about having at least some sort of spot removal, some sort of exile effect. So if they scoop up, hey, it is what it is. I like forcing it against Ramos. But yeah, so outside of that, and then actually that was going to be the next thing that I cover is we have the Dark Depths Thespian Stage combo. And then outside of that, Door to Nothingness, which is always a lot of fun. So next turn, we can go for the Door to Nothingness. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once we swing it with Prime Time, we'll be able to get a couple more lands onto the battlefield. And we can really kind of get that going. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be 6 lands. It's going to be 8 from Primeval Titan, 9 with the land drop. So we'll be pretty close to a Door to Nothingness following that up. We still have a couple of clue tokens to crack. We can at least crack one off the Bloodstained Mire Tireless Tracker, so we'll see if they want to swing in with. But main thing is, if our opponent wanted to go beat sticks with Sliver Hive Lord, we got Prime Time, which is a 6/6 out there, so it's not too bad. And we might Sliver Overlord, okay. Get all the slivers on the battlefield. One thing that we may want to search up with Prime Time, and at this point right now, we're not going to be able to push in against that Sliver Overlord because it is a 7/7. So if we want to kind of go for some last-minute search lands off Prime Time, we can do that. Let's go and crack the Bloodstained Mire. Let's grab that Underground Sea. Let's go and crack a clue token. Start working towards a really nice Tireless Tracker. I like that. Put a +1 counter on there, make it a 4/3. We're going to go and draw a card. Draw into Gate Creeper Vine. Okay. And then we draw into Misty Rainforest. Let's go ahead and get the Misty down. We're going to investigate, get a clue token. Already made the land drop for the turn. Let's go ahead and go for Crucible of Worlds. We can swing in with Primeval Titan. We can leave up Thespian Stage. We need to leave up 2 mana. So basically, we can leave up Ancient Tomb and Dark Depths, all these right here. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for Door to Nothingness. I like that. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Door to Nothingness hits the battlefield. So at this point right now, colored mana, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be 8 with the land drop, and then 9, 10 with Primeval Titan. So let's go and push in with Prime Time. We're going to lose Prime Time right now, but I want to grab 2 colored sources. So I'm okay with this. Let's go and push in with Prime Time. That way we still have Merit Lage to kind of go for, and then we have Door to Nothingness to kind of push in on our opponent. Let's go and grab the Command Tower. Pop this out just a little bit. I guess we'll just go ahead and grab Valakut. That'll be another colored source. They both come into play tapped. We're going to get those clue tokens, and then that still puts us on having other colored sources next turn. All right, pushing in with Prime Time. We'll probably see a block from the Sliver Overlord at this point right now, which is not the end of the world. Okay, bye Prime Time. Then anything else? I guess we could technically go for Gate Creeper Vine off of the Mana Confluence and the Misty, but may just want to kind of hold that on to for a card draw. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. All right, kick it over to our opponent. But yeah, just to kind of re-rack. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 off the Pluto Delta. So we'll have enough to go for Door to Nothingness next turn to kind of sacrifice it, make them lose a game, which will be a lot of fun. Get the Super Secret Ramos out of here. And then we still have the Dark Depths combo to go for. If they want to swing in with Sliver Overlord or the Hive Lord, we can go for that with the Ancient Tomb and then go for a card draw crack. So pretty good. Druid Satchel, okay. Also, another win condition we have for the deck. You know, if let's say that we spend so much time ramping, you know, we're getting a lot of lands on the battlefield, we can't get mazes in, somehow our lands get destroyed, we can't find our graveyard hate. Actually, indestructible. Yeah, let's go and make a copy of Merit Lage. Yeah, make a copy of Dark Depths. We're going to keep the copy of Dark Depths. We'll go and sacrifice it. Get a Merit Lage token. Let's go and chump block on that. And they both have indestructible, so look at these two powerhouses just running into each other. Love it. But yeah, so outside of our win conditions with lands, we do have stuff like Villainous Well and Torment of Hellfire to kind of just dump a ton of mana into that. All right. Drawn to the Guild Gate. Let's go and get the Polluted Delta down. We're going to get the Investigate going. Let's go and crack the Misty. Crack the Misty. Let's go and grab that Tropical Island. Make sure we have another one to grab with. Yeah, we can grab that Bayou of Polluted Delta. Last thing I wanted to do is get in a spot to where we accidentally accidentally have a fetchable source. We'll just go and grab that swamp. Okay, let's go and go for Door to Nothingness, targeting our opponents. That's going to be black. Let's go black, red, red, white, white. Let's go green, green, and let's go blue and then blue. There we go. All right, Door to Nothingness. Let's go and open that door, send our opponent's Ramos into that door. Goodbye, Ramos. Super secret Ramos. Now, this one right now, they can go for something like Trick Bind or something to kind of counter the activated ability. If that's what they have in the hand, oh my gosh. They're tapping out for green. Let's see. I'm not sure what they could... maybe they go for the Satchel? Opponent can't gain life, deals 3 damage each opponent. Okay. Puts us down to 3. Okay, we close it out. We're just going to go, our opponent's going to go for Natarka's command. Just wanted to show that one. But yeah, you can see where, you know, we didn't get Ramos down, but it's still a lot of fun. Our main win condition is Mazes End. And in fact, if you wanted to see a Mazes End win, I highly suggest checking out the MTGO Traders videos. I'm not going to spoil how the matches go out, but maybe I get 2 Mazes End wins, possibly. So if you want to check that out, go for it. But yes, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.